Hello everyone. If you have opened the Copilot Studio recently, you may have noticed that the things look a little different now. So Microsoft introduced the new Copilot Studio experience around Microsoft Build 2026, and with that there is a new way to create the agents, configure them, add the knowledge, connect tools and build agentic workflows. Now, everything we have covered in this series is still relevant. The concepts are still important and the classic experience is still useful as well, because there are certain features that are only available there. So if you are already having the agents built in the classic experience or you are using those features today, it is completely fine to keep using them and continue getting the value from those resources. But Microsoft is now clearly moving towards the new experience. So I wanted to add this update video in the series itself. Now in this video, I'll first give you a quick tour of what has changed in Copilot Studio. Then we'll create a small agent using the new experience just to understand the new way of building the agents. After that, we'll build a simple workflow that uses that agent. So you can see how the agents and the workflow work together in a new experience. And this is not a full rebuild of the entire series. It's just a quick update so we can connect what we have already learned with the new way of building the agents. And with that, let's start with a quick tour of the new experience. I'm logged into Copilot Studio now, and you will see a message that new Copilot Studio experience. So click on try now. It's a complete new experience. We have seen this in previous videos where we have worked on workflows. However, we have never created the agent using the new experience. So let's go to the agents, create a new agent. And now this is completely different experience what we have seen in the previous videos. So let's start by creating a new agent. So let's call it as PSC Workshop Helper. And when we were creating the agent, we used to describe or provide the description. But now that part is gone. You notice that description is now left for tools and the knowledge, not for the agent itself. So the agent will have the instruction and that will define everything. So you are a PSC workshop helper and you provide information from different knowledge sources and all. Just be friendly and just the basic instruction I have added here. So let's save it. So our agent is created. Now you can choose the model. There are different models which are available. By default, it takes the Sonnet 4.6. Now, previously, if you remember, or I'll just open and show you. So let me just open this here. Let's go to different environment, maybe demo environment, and switch back. Okay. Now, if we'll go to our agent, for example, PSC Helpdesk Mini. So there we were defining the description and the instructions. Previously, we had the tools, and when we add the tool, there is an option to add the prompt. Whether define here or add a new prompt here. Now this prompt or the instructions are gone, and the new experience says it as skills, which is a structured instruction. So you create a skills.md file and you upload it here. And the benefit of the skills is that it can be used across the different agents, different environments. So you have to just save it in a file, or you can create it from blank, which you can provide the name, description, and the instructions. And usually the skills are more structured. So when this skill will be activated, what are the different guidelines, examples, and if any specific notes. So this is the skills. Then comes to the knowledge. So if we'll go to the knowledge here, so there you will see public website, SharePoint, AI search, multiple options, and in advance you see a lot of different options which are available. However, Microsoft has changed this. If you go to the knowledge here, there are only three options. Either you upload the file directly, or you use the public websites and the SharePoint. We have tested all of this in the previous videos, And you can go to the previous videos in this series and you will find all those. Let's use the file directly, and I'm going to upload the file. So this is PSC workshop guides, which provide the detail about the workshop. So add to the agent, and this will do the chunking, indexing, vectorization, everything managed by the Microsoft. And this is similar. So now in the knowledge, we are left with public websites and the SharePoint. No OneDrive, no Azure AI search, everything is gone. It's just three options in the knowledge. I think it's a good approach. Previously, there was some knowledge sources which should be part of the tools, but they were in the knowledge sources. So there was kind of an overlap. But now that is gone and it's much cleaner. But maybe Microsoft may add some more in future. For example, Azure AI search that should act as a tool if you have to search from somewhere. Now the knowledge is added, and then the tool. Now the tool is also limited. Now in the features, it's the connectors and the MCPs. So if you'll go to the MCP, there are different MCP. Now the changes are, previously the work IQ, if you'll go to the overview, you can add this work IQ directly. And once it's added, it will add everything. But now you can choose which work IQ do you want to use. Calendar, mail, Teams, SharePoint, and you have the Foundry IQ, and all those different MCP servers are available. Now in the connectors, it's almost similar. There are thousands of connectors to choose from, and then you will connect to it. And the workflows, it shows the workflows which are created, and you can add the MCP from here or the workflow from here. Now in the connected agents, you are not seeing any other agent because the Microsoft is only connecting the agents which are created using the new experience. Now the option of the child agent is also gone, and you can't even add the agent from the Foundry. Maybe those will be added in the future, external agents, but I don't think so Microsoft will add the child agent option. And then we have memory. So it remembers the interaction, workflows, or context for improved results. So that means it does the self learning. So when we do the multiple interactions, it will learn, and when we provide the feedback, it learns from the feedback and improves the result, which is really good. So now if we'll go to the preview, which is a test panel. So as you see, now this is which used to come on the side, now it comes under the preview, and this is end user preview. So that means whatever end user is seeing, you will see here. So let's test it. So where is the workshop held? And it will provide the response. And we got the response from the citation, which is this document. However, the difference is this is end user. End user won't see what's happening in the backend. But if you want to test it, what's happening, you will see the difference. So what knowledge source, what it did, how it analyzed the document, and all those details are here. But the end user won't see this. End user will just get an answer for that. In the evaluate, it's the similar quick conversation set, or write the questions by yourself and or upload the file. Previously there were multiple, like you can write 100 questions. This is changed, but almost similar experience here. Now another thing is you can't even monitor the agent till you publish it. And one more thing which I want to show you. So if we go back to our agent and create a new agent, for example test agent, and save it. Now go back to our agent, PSC helper, and then we go to the connected agent. Then we'll see the new experience agent here, but you can't even connect till you publish it. So this is also really important. So previously we used to work in the draft itself. Now internally also, to use the agent, you have to publish it. So let's publish. So the agent is published now. That's good. If we'll go here, it will show as published. Now we have seen the agent. Microsoft has made major changes. Now a lot of things are reduced. You see the topics are completely gone. So there are no more topics which were there. That is gone. And you can't even attach the agents with the older experience. And another thing is there are no triggers. So these agents are now standalone agents. So the trigger option is gone. And why? because Microsoft is pushing towards the workflows. So when you create a workflow, all the things will be done here. So you create the triggers here, you attach the agents. So it's more like Power Automate flow is now combined with the AI intelligence. So now when you click on the new workflow, you see here. Now there are different trigger types, and we have discussed this because we in the previous videos we created the workflows using the new experience itself. So now you can define the schedule, manual run, connectors, HTTP. So let's use the connector. And we want to use Office 365 Outlook. So when a new email arrives, it should trigger it. And then we have to define it. So it should be in the inbox. And we want a subject filter. And in the subject, there should be the workshop. So this is defined. Now we want to add an agent here. So click on the agent. First we have to connect, create a connection, sign in with the current user, and let's use the agent which we have created, PSC helpdesk mini. So what we are doing is PSC email, send this workshop question, write a short friendly answer using the guide, workshop guide. And the question will be, and the question comes from the email body. So whatever question they ask, you have to provide the answer. Now we want to reply back using the email itself. So we want the connector. So go to the connectors, look for send an email, Office 365, send an email. And in the two, it should come from where the email is coming. And subject will be reply to, and then the subject, and the body has to be the result from the agent. And now save this, and this is saved, and let's publish it because this is really required, otherwise it won't work. So this is the email ID where I have to send email. So let me open the Gmail. So let me write an email, workshop inquiry, and I'm sending it here. And I want to ask, what is the cancellation policy? So let's send this email and see if it works. So let's check if we receive the email. Okay, we have the email, and let's go to the workflow and click on activity. Perfect. There you see it's running now, and now it's the first one is fine. Now the agent is running and it's successful. The status is completed, cancellation policy, and an email is sent back. Let's check whether we received an email or not. And perfect. The cancellation policy is not covered in the available this. So we got the response. There was no cancellation policy in this, but anyways, it's more like we are getting a response. So let's try another thing. Where is the workshop held? Reply to this again, and I'll delete everything else. So let's send this email. Where is the workshop held? And let's go back to our email, and we have received where is the workshop held. And let's go to the activity, refresh it. It should trigger anytime. It usually takes a couple of seconds and it's triggered. It's now at the agent stage. So let's wait for the agent to finish, and let's see whether the agent is working perfectly or not, because last time it didn't find that information. So let's see if this time it can find the information. And you know why this is happening? My bad. Because we chose the wrong agent. We have to use the PSC workshop helper. So save it and publish. Actually, I tested it multiple times, and my bad. I didn't focus on that, and let's try it again. So let's send it, and we should receive an email. and we have received the email here. And let's go to the Copilot Studio, go to the activity, and it should trigger any second, and it is triggered. So here the body preview, the question is right, and let's check the age and if it pulls the correct information or not. And perfect, this actually my bad, why I didn't provide that. Now this is the information it has provided, and the email is sent. Let's quickly check if we have received the email. And yes, we have received the email. The workshop is held at this. I tried it multiple times, but I got confused between two different agents and I used the wrong agent for that, because we have two agents. Save and continue. Because we have two agents, PSC Help Desk Mini and Workshop Helper. So now to summarize this video, with the new experience, we have created the agent. And this agent has new experiences, memory option, triggers and topics are gone from the agent. And Microsoft has made it neat how many knowledge sources you can use, as well as how many tools and how the tools can be attached. And in the workflows, we have already seen the workflows, but in the workflows, most of the things like triggers and everything are moved to the workflows now. So Microsoft is now focusing on the workflows so that we get the Power Automate or the Logic app flows along with the AI intelligence, and everything built in the Copilot Studio. So with the different connectors, with the different triggers, you can do most of the things, and that too in the workflow itself. And this is just introduced few weeks back, so there will definitely be changes done in the future. But for now, this is the new experience, and you have seen what we can do with this experience. And that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.